Krishna. Yes, she's in Dallas now. Also, the government's going to give us permission to import paper now. And I have already arranged to get samples of Japanese paper. So this will make our quality very good. The government likes our printing in India. So that's why they gave me this new license. Because I said, as we import and sell, we print more in India. So they like that. So whenever Guru Maharaj will meet Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada's first question is, where are the books? Yes, because he knew that this is one of his main service to Srila Prabhupada, to print books. Many photos, one photo is nice, is offering the book to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, what is the temperature here? Sorry, temperature. Gopal Krishna to driver. What's the temperature about Kartikeya Mahadevya driving outside? 29 degrees. Gopal Krishna. 29 degrees. Hari sorry, what? Gopal Krishna. 29 degrees. Hari sorry, what's that? Kartikeya Mahadevya. Centigrade. Gopal Krishna. Centigrade. Kartikeya Mahadevya. It's about 95. 95. Hari sorry, 95. Kartikeya Mahadevya, 90, 95, Gopal Krishna. How was it in Iran? Harisonic, nice. Prabhupada, Iran, nice, very nice. Iran right now is like the mediator between Pakistan and India. Mm, yes.
But they rejected.
You're
They
rejected?
didn't want Iran to mediate. They said, don't just be our friends, don't be a.
They will try. They will try everything. Gopal Krishna, I was there a year ago. I've gone to Tehran. Prabhupada. In the morning also it is very nice. Gopal Krishna. Do you go on morning walk now, Srila Prabhupada? I heard. Prabhupada. No, not. Prabhupada. Prabhupada can't climb upstairs. When he goes upstairs, then he'll stay. Prabhupada. What about the lift here? Gopal Krishna. The lift will not be ready till your apartment will not be ready till December and January. They can't do it any sooner. Remember in Delhi, they built, they construct a lift also for Guru Maharaj because it's very difficult for him to climb up. Before there was not there.
Is this Prabhupada in
No, no, this is in Mumbai. This is like a little bit over, a little bit more than a year before Prabhupada passed away. August 13, 1976, August, September, October, November. 1 year and 3 months to be exact, because Prabhupada left November 14, 1977. So Prabhupada is not so strong that anymore. Kartikeya Mahadevya. If Srila Prabhupada wants to stay somewhere else, we can find out from people where, who will live. Gopal Krishna. Otherwise, I was thinking we have vacant that old flat of Menon on the ground floor. I discussed it with Giriraj, and I just wanted to, I was waiting for you. If you like that, Srila Prabhupada, we can convert. That is construction office. We can move the construction office somewhere else, and we can give you that whole flat on the ground floor. Giriraj and I both thought it was a good idea, but I just wanted your approval. We can do that in half a day. It is right on the ground floor. I'm sorry. That would be very nice. Prabhupada, small, Gopal Krishna. Yes, but it is on the ground floor. That's the only advantage in Vrindavan. The guest house is all completely renovated. SK Samani came from Mumbai. I showed him around Vrindavan and he booked 30 rooms for 10 days in September and October. Oh, it's first class. So this happened 1976. And Harisori Prabhu right now is not also in good health. Remember, he came to our 50th anniversary in Vrindavan and he gave class. Very sober. And he was crying. Yeah. The experience of those disciples of Srila Prabhupada who attended the 50th anniversary is very, very, uh, they're full of gratitude. They're all thanking us for having the anniversary to be the most memorable for them. Giriraj Maharaj was not able to come because he's not well also. So you can just imagine all of these different disciples of Srila Prabhupada who did a lot of service to the movement and helped the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Right now, they are almost on the verge of going to exit soon. One by one, like one Prabhupada disciple says, for the next 10 years, we will see a lot of crying because many of Prabhupada's disciples will be leaving their bodies. Very difficult to duplicate or do all these services that they've done for Srila Prabhupada in the movement. But in those days, they were so enthusiastic. They're all full of energies. Did you read that GBC letter regarding Giriraj Swami's health? Yes? Yeah. So he's not taking any more disciples and it's just, I believe he's in India, in Mumbai. Really?
I know he's in India, but I don't know where.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he could be in Vrindavan, maybe because he has a.
Yeah, but he doesn't come out anymore that much. Yeah. So many of Prabhupada's disciples are in their like 80s or early 80s or just touching 80. Japatak Swami, how old is he? I think he's seven, huh?
What's 75?
But like maybe 76, 77, something like that. But he's still hanging in there. Medically, he cannot, there's no answer.
Yeah.
Medically, how is he able
He
to
likes his number,
maintain himself?
his goals.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Yes, Kartikeya Mahadevya. Oh, Prabhupada, Mr. S.K. Samani, Gopal Krishna. S.K. Samani, yes, Shri Krishna Samani. He lived, he liked it very much. Now the government has kept two policemen outside of our Vrindavan temple to control the traffic. There is so much traffic. But this is 1976. But to say now, the police cannot, the police, the traffic, they just, don't do anything. They just, okay, you solve it yourself. And this was, what, 1976. The policeman, 50 years ago. There's so much traffic then. What to say now? The policeman told me that we get even more people than Banki Bihari. but I don't think it's a fact. But the policemen say the crowd is bigger than Banki Bihari. No, Banki Bihari is very famous. The police, the government, they even bought the space so they can have a big corridor. Whenever there's a festival, there's some stampede there and some people die. Kartikeya Mahadevya, should I take around the gate? Because he's driving. Gopal Krishna. Also, a lot of people are coming to the Delhi temple. The Maharani of Jaipur comes every second day. She is the daughter-in-law of the Maharani Gayatri Devi. Everyone, lot of this, many people are coming every day to our temple in Delhi. Prabhupada, what about Hyderabad? Gopal Krishna. Hyderabad will be ready. I was there last week. It will be ready in time. The Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh is coming as the chief guest on the day the temple will be open. Sugurmas knows everything what's going on in India. Prabhupada, there's uh, Gopal means India or India means Gopal.
Was the good GBC in India?
Huh?
Which year was the GBC?
I don't know. 75.
75.
Yeah. He's the longest standing GBC member, 50 years. He told me a few times it's not so easy to run a spiritual movement, a spiritual institution. Even if it's not his zone, he will go there to solve the problem. Even if it's zone of His Holiness Japatak Swami, like Hyderabad, he will go.
There, Prabhu said in glorification, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like sometimes even the GVC do not come, but Maharaj, it
He
is
will
not his
come.
zone, but he
Yeah, he
feels
will.
that sense of responsibility, and Maharaj
Yeah, because he's the chairman,
will lack this one, he said.
chairman of the bureau. Bureau is like the GBC for India. Right now, they're having issues. They're like divided. The only Guru Maharaj is like the glue
Mm.
that put everyone together, everybody together. Kartikeya, we're getting very good bungalow in Ahmedabad, 6 bedroom with 6 baths, all marble. Gopal Krishna, but we don't have any devotees there. What will we do? Kartikeya Mahadevya. There are 8 devotees at least. They have to vacate in any case. They have to go. Gopal Krishna. News stands also. Yasomati Nandan has made some arrangement with some distributor. Prabhupada. News stand? Gopal Krishna. Yes, True News, where they sell newspapers and all. Kartikeya Mahadevya. They distribute about 1,500 on Ratha Yatra Day. Prabhupada. 1,500 on Gopal Krishna. Ratha Yatra in Ahmedabad. Now we are distributing these books for 1 rupee each, for 1 rupee 50 paisa in Vrindavan. Because now we've got the cost of printing down to 60 paisa. Prabhupada. Our Ratha Yatra in New York was very successful. Yes, that was the first Ratha Yatra in New York, 1976. So next year they'll be celebrating their 50th anniversary of Ratha Yatra in New York. And do you know who gave the space so that they'll be able to assemble the Ratha Yatra car?
Oh,
It was Trump's parking lot. So maybe he became twice president of the United States, even though his record is not so good. But he's a very good leader also in a sense. Mhm. Yeah, even though he's increasing the tariff, the tax, so everything will be so expensive, it'll be a domino effect. The whole world will get affected. Gopal Krishna. Yes, I saw in the New York Times. I went to the American Embassy in Delhi and I saw East meets West. That was the heading. And there were pictures. And Daily News had it in the first page. Sorry, middle page. Gopal Krishna. First page. Sorry, center pages. Prabhupada. Three chariots. Very gorgeous. Gopal Krishna. It's due to your causeless mercy. This is spreading everywhere. There were hundreds of orders from libraries. Actually, we cannot even keep up. There are so many orders coming. Every order has been dispatched. Srila Prabhupada, there's not one order outstanding, but we are getting a lot of correspondence. Everything. That's why, and I spoke to Rameswar 2 nights ago, he's shipping books right away because we only got this got the sea. By Krishna's grace, first our application for import of books was rejected. Then I went and met this very big man and preached to him. So now he's become a devotee and he said, you just come to me. I'll give you in one day whatever you want. So even in those days, Gurma is so powerful, right? He's able to convince big man to help, especially when it comes to book distribution. Prabhupada, acha, Gopal Krishna. So he gave me the import license for 5 lakhs in one day. He gave me. And he also told me how to import paper. Kartikeya Mahadevya. 5 lakhs is a lot of money those days. Yeah. Huh?
No, it's
Those days, 76, 50 years ago. Kartikeya. From the other side, port number 5, Gopal Krishna. Yes, doesn't matter. Anywhere. He also told us how to import paper. Prabhupada gave some hint. Prabhupada, Gopal Krishna. Yes, I gave him some books. I meet him regularly now. When I meet him, he'll come to see you in Delhi, and he said, he's the Joint Chief Controller of Imports and Exports. Very high position. So he has the final authority for giving licenses up to 1 lakh. He said he could give it to us. Prabhupada, what is the political position here? Prabhupada is very interested in this, even political. Gopal Krishna. Big celebration here starting tomorrow to the 18th, PK 7th. He came to see you last year, the president of Maharashtra Pradesh Congress Committee. He is the chief guest. Mr. Pagay, another, he is the minister from Maharashtra. He's also coming. Very big program. It's being advertised all over Bombay. Prabhupada. So raining stopped here, Kartikeya Mahadevya. For 3 days it stopped, sir. Otherwise, it was very heavy. Gopal Krishna. It's monsoon. It will still rain. Prabhupada. Throughout whole Europe, there is not a drop of water. Gopal Krishna. Yes, they're getting suffering now. Prabhupada. All, no cloud. Gopal Krishna. In France, I read in the paper that the river was the lowest. Prabhupada, a temple, Premadwani prayers. Thank you very much. Devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada. So when you have come, everything all right? Devotee, Hyderabad will be complete. Prabhupada, if there is any prasad for distribution, Prabhupada, is there any prasadam for distribution? Devotee, it's coming. Prabhupada, you are taking so much trouble. Mr. Ashani, it's a pleasure. Gopal Krishna, Aslanji is helping us a lot now. Prabhupada, he is the cause of this site. Unless he would not help, It was practically lost. I know that. 2, 3 hours, how we finished the sales agreement. Mr. Ashnani, customs did not open that day anyway. Prabhupada, oh, that's right. We are always traveling. They should give us some concession. Every time we get checked, actually, the government should give us the best facilities because I'm distributing India's culture all over the world. Devotees. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Even Modi is saying that the greatest gift to the whole world is the Bhagavad Gita. He declared that. And Prabhupada is the best, the greatest ambassador from India, helping everyone to come in contact with Krishna consciousness, especially through his books. Prabhupada, unfortunately, I'm not receiving encouragement from the leaders and the authorities. This is India's glory. History will say, Prasadam arrives. Give it. Yes, you can. Hari story. Pass it out. Prabhupada, all people are responding all over the world. They, money, men, strength, everything they are supplying. But we are not getting very good encouragement from India. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission is that every Indian should become guru and preach the instruction of Krishna. Amara Agya Guru Han Tara Edesh Yari Deka Tarikaha Krishna Upadesh. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's. And people are hankering after receiving this instruction. Unfortunately, the so-called swamis, yogis, they are going. Or even politicians, they are not presenting Bhagavad Gita as it is. Anyway, so long I live, I shall go on struggling like this. That's all. Devotee. Jai Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. So Nitai, when you are coming? Nitai, I came just 2 days ago, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, everything is all right? Nitai, yes, everything is fine. Prabhupada, so now you can disperse. Devotees. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Sinita is a scholar, Sanskrit scholar, but after some time also he left because he said that he's a better Sanskrit scholar than Prabhupada. So, disciple, he may be better than the guru in some departments, but he will not say that I'm better than my Guru Maharaj. Yeah, he will always say that I am just a humble servant and I don't know anything. So he became proud, this Nitai. He's a good Sanskrit scholar, but then he became too proud that he says, I'm a better Sanskrit scholar than Prabhupada. Hmm. It's like, what is his name? His Holiness Bhaktisarod Damodar Maharaj. He's a great, great scholar, scientist. But in front of Prabhupada, he's just like small boy. He will not accept, he will not declare that he knows better. Yes. Prabhupada, Jai, take prasadam and chant Hare Krishna. That's all. And we have now nice buildings. Live here peacefully. Chant Hare Krishna. Boss, this is my success. If I see that you are living very nicely, chanting very nicely, then all my labor is successful. Hare sorry. Hare Krishna. So if all devotees would like to live now, then Prabhupada can rest a little bit from traveling. Harikesh. You can distribute prasadam in the hall. Prabhupada, oh, you are older than me, older Indian man. Your blessings, Prabhupada's blessings. Live peacefully. Chant Hare Krishna. It is for you. So many buildings. Let devotees come. Live here peacefully and chant Hare Krishna. That's all that I want. Gopal Krishna. There's a lot of devotees visiting Bombay. Prabhupada, how many devotees? Gopal Krishna. On a permanent basis, about 40. But there are few from different centers. In those days, 40 is already a lot. Hmm. Prabhupada, referring to Vyasa Puja book, where you have received this? Gopal Krishna. Rishabdev, President of Spiritual Sky Products. President of, this is in LA, Spiritual Sky. They're the ones who manufactured incense in those days, Spiritual Sky. I remember buying incense from uh, LA, Spiritual Sky. Gopal Krishna, Spiritual Sky in Los Angeles. He has come on a business trip. They were trying to negotiate buying incense sticks from Mysore, Sandalwood, and Bangalore. So they are. Did you get those color proofs I sent you of Bhagavat? Did you like? It's coming out quite nicely. Prabhupada. Not as good as foreign. Gopal Krishna. It's not as good as foreign. That is, Prabhupada. I replied you, Gopal Krishna. But we're going to be printing the softbound book for 7 rupees. Prabhupada. All right. We shall talk later on. Now let me, Harisori. Maybe somebody could take these flowers and put them in vases. Gopal Krishna. All the pictures have a garland, Prabhupada. Still you, Gopal Krishna, distribute it. So Indian man, very comfortable journey. There was weather, Prabhupada chuckles. There was no water all over Europe. There is no cloud, no water. Giriraj, no water. Prabhupada, no water. Rishikesh, big drought. They just had to close the factories in Wales because there is no water now. Giriraj, it's a reaction to their sinful activities. Prabhupada, it will be increasing throughout the whole world. Anavrishti. Harisori, they think it's just happening by chance. Prabhupada, godless civilization, sinful activities. The reaction will increase, no rainfall, scarcity of food grains, and government taxes. These are written in Bhagavad. Anabristi durbiksha kara pidita. Government will exact tax more and more. Is that happening here in UK? There's not a lot of rain these days, isn't it? Which is good. People like sun. Gopal Krishna. There was a scientific study done by the CIA in America. This study done by the CIA on world weather conditions. And they conclude that the world weather conditions will only get worse and worse. There's going to be drought every 3, 4 years. So there will not be food production. Oh, we saw the other day in Dublin, it's like early in the morning. There's so many airplanes flying up in the sky, and you see when there's a trace of this like some white smoke coming out. And we're surprised. It's like so many. Usually you see them only one. Who knows what they are distributing, what they are giving? Could be chemicals to make people sick. Yeah, I was surprised. Many going this way. Yeah, Abhay Giriraj and I. He took even a picture of them, so just in case something will happen. We don't know what the government is doing, isn't it? Hmm?
It's alters the climate.
Yeah. Either it gives some chemicals or whatever. We cannot tell. There's so many of them going this way, and then after like an hour, I still saw them in Dublin area. Hmm. Prabhupada. It is predicted in the Bhagavad 5,000 years ago, Gopal Krishna. Yes, they're having earthquakes in China now. Very sorry. Yes, big ones. They say 1 million people died in the last one. Prabhupada, you have got the keys for that? Hari sorry. I think they're the last set that I gave you, Srila Prabhupada. This. Yes. Prabhupada. Now print books, many as good as possible, and distribute. Let us do our duty. It's like, India and Pakistan is going on. Prabhupada says, let them do. We'll just keep chanting Hare Krishna and take prasad. Gopal Krishna. We have 3 small Hindi books in production. Plus, as I said, Hindi back to Godhead, Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. So whenever Prabhupada would see and meet our Guru Maharaj, they always talk about books, 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 books. We can see the relationship, how Prabhupada becomes pleased just by hearing that there are books to be printed, many back to Godhead still in the backlog or on the pipeline. Hmm. Let us see how much more. In North America, they read this book every Saturday, except when I'm giving a class for them. So every 2 weeks, I give class, and then alternate, they will also read this book, Conversations with the Saint. It would be nice also if you have a session. Do you do that?
Some devotees join, not
Uh,
we used to do it.
the timings, you know.
It's when we started a Glory of India sometime.
I studied Glory of India.
Mm-mm.
Because of the attendance issues, then we thought, okay, we'll just join.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's good. It's an opportunity again to be with the disciples, just to read. Um, it's very encouraging. It's very inspiring. Are you aspiring to get initiated from Guru Maharaj before?
We will try.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you want one of this that lotus feet? I see. Okay.
Can I just ask you to say a few words? There are some devotees here who haven't been to India for 10, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Guru Maharaj Das came here in 2000.
Mm-mm.
That's very long. It's been difficult for devotees who haven't been to India. And then Guru Maharaj becomes. Just say a few words, serving in separation, how to still carry on.
Yes. We've heard from Srila Prabhupada also and from our Guru Maharaj that uh, Vani or the instructions coming from the spiritual master towards his disciples or his followers, this is more important than the vapu or the physical presence, the association. Because vapu or the physical association may end someday. when the guru will depart or when the disciple will also leave one's body. But it's very painful for it's like for the parents to see the child goes first, leave one's body. Uh, and that happens also with some of our God brothers, God sisters. And he will always be very, very um, affected in such a way that he will personally call them. Even though we're very far away, like we're traveling, he would call the family members. And for some of you who did not have the chance to see Guru Maharaj in his last few years, also you did not see his condition, but you probably see him in some of the videos or the recorded lectures when he was giving lectures. So ultimately, but Prabhupada said that also, that you'll be chanting wherever you are, and I'm chanting here. But we're all together when we all chant together. And Guru Maharaj also repeated the same message, that you may be wherever you are and I'm here. We may be physically very far from each other, but actually we're together spiritually. Hmm. Some of the disciples of Guru Maharaj did not have so much association with Guru Maharaj, but initiation specifically means it is spiritual. Even some of Prabhupada's disciples, they never met Prabhupada at all, physically. But because they would like to please Srila Prabhupada by following his instructions. So this is the unification. This is the bondage that we should always remember, that whenever we follow Guru Maharaj's instructions, we may not have that opportunity or privilege to be with Guru Maharaj very often, or maybe one time, or maybe not at all. But the message is that we are together, spiritual, the unity is there. So more important than physical association, the Vapu, is the Vani, following the instructions. Prabhupada says also that of all the instructions from the spiritual master, the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, prescribed number of rounds, 16 rounds minimum, is the utmost. It is the most important. Because it's not so easy to chant the holy name of the Lord. We have so many priorities during the day. We want to do that, and we put the chanting a little bit on the side, and whenever we will have the chance to chant, we will chant. We should not be like that. First and foremost, we should try to finish our rounds as early as possible. Some devotees, they don't even take prasad before chanting or before. Yeah, they should chant before chanting. But there is a formula also Prabhupada has given. It's like to finish one's rounds, like they should chant 4 rounds before each meal. First, at least chant half of the rounds, 8 rounds in the morning before going to work. That's difficult also because you have to get up early. If you don't get up early, then it's not possible to finish the rounds. And Guru Maharaj says, chanting one's rounds or japa while driving is not counted in your 16 rounds. Or maybe you will take the tube or the bus going to work. and you chant, no, that's not counted. That is extra rounds after your 16 rounds. So don't count it. And Guru Maharaj will always emphasize we should read Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam every day. It is very important. Or to have Mangalarti. Mangalarti. We try to emphasize that also wherever we go to remind our God siblings. At least you get up 5 o'clock. I know when I travel in America, we have some of our God brothers, they get up really even 4 o'clock. They have Mangalarti at 4:30, sharp, just like in the temple. And after Mangalarti, they will dress the deities. They will bathe the deities. They will not that others they've been doing for many, many years only during Ekadasis. They will do their deity worship, change the clothes. No. If the Mataji is not working and the Prabhu is working, why not? She can do it also. Look at Benu Mataji. She's also. She's doing it every day. I asked Mataji, how long does it take you to do this all deity worship? She told me, an hour and 25 minutes. Just including the arti. It's a sacrifice. It's a yajna, isn't it? If we have time for many, many things, why not? At least do one arti for your deities at home. Gauritai or Krishna Balaram, Jagannath Baladev Subhadra. Guru Maharaj, when he travels, he does his puja every day, never fails. And he's 100% more busy than us. He doesn't have one single moment for himself. No rest. Rest is not in his dictionary. It's like impossible. It can only find in the Fool's dictionary. But the word rest it's not in Guru Maharaj's dictionary. Only in the last few years or last few months that he's really struggling a lot. He always feeling very tired. I remember when last time he was in Vrindavan, he called me because I don't want to disturb Guru Maharaj. This I want to respect his space. I could have just always be with him and see what's going on, but I knew he has so many disciples who's serving him. So I gave them all this freedom to be with Guru Maharaj. I didn't like push myself to be with Guru Maharaj because I know that he needs this space by himself. So he called me and he says, "Where are you?" Then I told him I'm at the ashram. And whenever he calls me, he will ask, "Are you busy?" That means he wanted me to be busy. It's like whenever he asks me, well, we're traveling and there's a program that I may or may not be needed to be with him because, again, I'll give the chance for wherever we go, we travel, some of his disciples to serve him. So, but he will ask me, do you want to come? So I know that when he asks me, do you want to come, means I should come. But he never force. He will never say, come with me. He'll say, let's go. No, he will say, do you want to come? It's so, and no force, but you have to know his mood. So when he told me, um, do you know anyone who can do massage? Because I'm tired. He repeated many times, I'm tired. I need someone to do massage. So I made some phone calls and I cannot find the expert in massage. Somehow or other there was a visiting brahmachari. He's not even our god brother, a disciple of one of his god brothers, Guru Maharaj's god brothers. So I asked him, "Do you know how to do massage?" He said, "Yes, I studied. I have a certificate. I have a diploma in massage." So then I told him, "Okay, you go to this room number in the guest house, and you go. I'm gonna call Guru Maharaj, his service that I'm sending you." So he went, and then when he saw Guru Maharaj, there's so many devotees already doing massage. So he was not able to, like what he's expert to, he's not able to do it. But he had chance for a few minutes. So he returned and I asked him, "So did you go and did massage to Guru Maharaj?" "Yes, but there's so many already doing it. What else can I do?" Then Guru Maharaj asked me again the same question. "Do you know any good massage to do massage?" So I asked this devotee, "Okay, you go again." So he went and he was able to do. His massage is different. You see, your massage is like you go like this, right? But his massage is like the way he does is like he's not even practically touching you. There's some energy. Reiki. There's some energy that he just very softly that he will do like this, but you will feel there's the energy flowing there and you're getting relief. I never seen wow. Yes, well, I was not able to ask ultimately how did you feel after this massage. So when he said I'm very tired, it's like, oh Krishna. Again, I did not take the opportunity. It's one of my um, I would say my mistake that I didn't really spend. I had the opportunity to be with him. He called me also. I was in Vrindavan and he called me on the phone. It's like maybe a week or 2 weeks before coming to Vrindavan. And when he was speaking from the other end, I can feel that he was like being emotional, being emotional. So I asked Gurman, "What's the matter? Is there anything wrong?" It's like he's breaking down. Emotional. When you're emotional, you cannot speak. Yeah, you want to say something, but it's not coming out. So is there anything wrong, Gurmaharaj? What's the matter? He says, you come and see me. So I will see in the last few months, last few years, whenever we travel now, like after pandemic, or even before pandemic, um, there's so many of us traveling with him. Before I used to travel alone. We're just together, the two of us only. We traveled for many years. I somehow or other. I- yeah, in Russia. Russia. I traveled with him for 27 years. Hare Krishna. You going? The child, okay. No problem. Time to sleep for the kid. Hare Krishna. We'll see you. All right. Tomorrow we're having a class at the manor. You don't know? Well, you live near the manor, right? How far?
Just 10 minutes.
Oh, you must be knowing what's going on there. You come? They're not advertising?
They have advertised. I'll send you the schedule from you.
Yeah,
It's on the back.
yeah.
Sending.
So I may say, yes, that this is like, um, mm, I would not mistake, but I felt sorry that because there's so many servants traveling with Guru Maharaj, so I gave them, because I traveled with him for years and years and years. So I gave them all this chance to serve Guru Maharaj. The last few years, I was doing the deity worship, his deity worship. If he cannot do it, then I will do it myself. And then later on, Vishnu Nam Prabhu will help Vishnu Nam. And if somehow Guru Maharaj is not able to give class, then alternatively, I will be the one who will be giving the class, because he cannot do. He can only give one class in one day. Before he can give like 3 times the whole day. But if he's able to do it, then he will do it. And if he's not able to do it, then I will do it. So this is like I felt that I did not take that chance and opportunity again to be so close to Guru Maharaj. But I know um, deep within my heart that if I just follow his instructions, then this is as good as being with him. What is the use? It's like, what is that? Prabhupada gave an example, just like
Oh, yeah.
the fly is near the king or near the throne of the king. And the fly may be thinking, oh, I'm so close to the king, I must be very, very important. But he's still a fly. Uh, so in any case, uh, yeah, then I went to Delhi to see him. I went to Delhi to see him because he called me. And then when I arrived, I offered my obeisances, and then I asked him, Guru Maharaj, what's the matter? Anything? Any problem? Uh, is there anything I can do? He says, there's no problem. There's nothing. Um, I just want you to spend some time in Delhi. He, he's trying to tell me also, I just want you to spend some time with me. See, indirectly, because that is the mode of Guru Maharaj. He doesn't say directly sometimes to his disciples, but you must be very, very sharp. But again, he says, spend time in Delhi. Yes, I want you to help here. And this is since his departure. This is I've never uh, follow it up to spend some time. Guru Maharaj, spend time in Delhi. What's the matter? Yeah, I want you to help in the management. I told this to Rishi Kumar also because shaky. Actually, the temple president in Delhi is our Guru Maharaj. Our Guru Maharaj. He's the one who calls the shot, so to speak. Yeah. So he asked me many times, what happened?
I want to
Huh?
remove the blur because they said they cannot see you properly.
Like as I said, like I'm hiding.
Okay.
Okay, I'm here. It doesn't matter as long as you can hear me. That is more important. You can see me, and if you cannot hear me, then it doesn't matter. It's not worth it. So Guru Maharaj asked me, how much can you spend time? He asked me like few times, how much time? So I told him, whatever you wish me to come. How many times? As long. Yeah. It's like he wanted me to spend time in Delhi. But I'm so busy also in Vrindavan. Raghupati, he saw me in Vrindavan. I'm so busy. Even my sisters came last January. I was not able to spend so much time with them. Only in the morning, Mangalarti, that's it. And then during the daytime, uh, so busy. So to come to Delhi, that's very difficult instruction for me to follow. But I know one day I should be able to follow it. If I can get, if see, there right now there are 21 centers in Delhi. Okay, so if I spend 3 days per center temple, how many days is that?
What, 2 months?
Huh?
2 months.
More than 2 months. More than 2 months.
9 weeks.
It's not so easy. But since I promised the Guru Maharaj, uh, hopefully I'll be able to do it soon. Um, Again, some of us, Guru Maharaj is specific instruction according to our ability, according to our capacity, according to how we are able to serve. He will give a specific instruction. But generally, the instruction is the same for all of us. To do morning program, to read Srila Prabhupada's books, uh, to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra attentively without any offenses, and Anikadasis, 25 rounds. These are the general instructions that the disciple will receive from Guru Maharaj. But for others, I'm sure you're given some specific instructions. Am I correct, Raghupati Prabhu?
Yes, Maharaj.
Yeah. But don't worry, even if you don't have that specific instruction only given to you, but the most important is the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, because Guru Maharaj wanted us to go back home, back to Godhead. Um, he told me one time or another, he told me the main reason why I travel is I want to see how my students, my disciples are doing, how they are progressing spiritually. And to meet new devotees, to make new devotees, to help others, but specifically for the disciples' advancement. That's why the first thing he will ask is, how is your rounds? This is the first question he will ask. How is your channel? Or for the those who took newly Brahman initiation, are you chanting your Gayatri regularly on time? So yes, Vani is more important than Babu. And he's never left us. He's still there with us. Because that feeling of separation from the spiritual master means you are with the spiritual master. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Yeah. Prabhupada says that also. I never felt separation from my Guru Maharaj. He's always there besides me. So we should be also like that. And we should be also thinking that our Guru Maharaj is watching us. He's our protector, he's our guardian, and he's always there with us, seeing how we're doing, what we're doing. Hmm? We should always remember that. In times of troubles, in times of triumph, we should always remember our Guru Maharaj. Like remembering Krishna. always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. So we should be also always remembering our Guru Maharaj and never forget him, even in times of troubles and in triumph. Guru Maharaj is always there with us. Yes?
With the Leela Maharaj? Yes, yes. No? Yeah.
Any question more? Otherwise, getting late. Tomorrow we'll have new new day, Nishinga Chaturdasi. And then the day after tomorrow is the appearance day of Radharaman. Radharamanji. That's the Titi that Radharaman appeared to Gopal. Is it?
Yes.
Gopal Goswami. Anything else? Thank you. So if you cannot have regular meetings to read, then try to you give the link
Yeah.
for the WhatsApp group, and they can join that also, because their 9 a.m. there is 2 p.m. our UK time, our time. So it's like in the middle of the afternoon, which is good also. You can join. Every Saturdays, every Saturdays, every 2 Saturday, second Saturday, I give the class
Like today.
like today. So next Saturday will be reading.
Yeah.
Then after that, then I'll give again. Yeah.
So what we're trying to do, at least once in a month, we'll have a
Stanga. Okay.
and
Mm-mm.
then invite you.
Mm-mm. Sure.
And then other 3 weeks we can run.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Busy life. Grihastha life means busy life. No time. Grihastha life means no time. Only when you retire, then you'll have plenty of time. So when is the retirement? Maybe at the age of 70.
They keep on increasing.
Yeah, you're more busy. In less time. When you get old, it seems to be lesser time. Huh?
So, what are we getting half an hour waiting?
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
The different type of, you know.
Okay, so we stop here now.
This was
Sukriya.
thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you.
We are very grateful on behalf of all the disciples here. You came and we want to request you to please come
My time is very short. I mean,
at least once in a year.
No, it is long for us. Even one day is not for us.
very short.
I feel very alive that you came. You will very. So yeah, please come at least once in a year. You might never see England as a preaching field, but because the disciples were here,
Mm-mm,
you would have
mm-mm. I think I came with him in 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the stairs of
Yes.
Mataji's house
Long.
going up. That I remember that.
Yeah.
So.
That was the last visit.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. We're very fortunate to have spiritual master like our Guru Maharaj. He's so unique, very personal. Other disciples of other gurus, they never have so close relationship with the guru. It's just very far. They cannot even talk to the guru. Like like how we're doing like this. They have to go through many channels. Isn't it?